Hey, what's up? I'm Colleen and welcome to my channel. I'm just a girl who's enthusiastic about makeup and positivity. And when I say positivity, I mean bringing people up, not pushing people down. Being mean is not cool. Awesome people are not mean, so be kind all the time. So I hope you guys are doing well in this time of craziness. I'm hanging in there, doing my best. So for today's video, I thought I would talk about some of my favorite highlighters. I know with my lighting, you can't always see how much I enjoy a good highlight, but I do. Let me try and, show it off. So I figured in this video I would showcase some of the ones that I use a lot. I definitely on this channel want to focus on using, showcasing stuff that I really love and use versus showing new products and stuff, just because it is nice to see like what everyone uses on a regular basis versus just showing new products. I mean, I do use a lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I'll review on here. More than once. I use them, I like them, but there are definitely products that I use all the time and eyeshadow palettes that are like my go-tos that I definitely want to showcase on here because I really love them. And that's just what I want to do. So anyway, I know my eyeshadow kind of looks a little funky. I was playing around with neons before and I was just like seeing what I could do. I mean, it doesn't look that funky, but it's definitely different. It's fun. I like it. So without further ado, let's get into some of my favorite highlighters. So let's start with the one that I'm wearing now. This is my favorite highlighter palette, probably of all time. I just really love it. It's not brand new, but I still love this highlighter palette. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit. I love this thing. I use it a lot. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can kind of tell that I used it a lot. I'm wearing Ethereal today. They're just so pretty and so sparkly, but for me I can make them work. Like, they're not too much and I just really enjoy how they work. I remember seeing this in the store, was it like 2 years ago now, almost maybe, and thinking, oh my god, that's so sparkly. I like really love it. I'm like, oh, but what are you gonna wear that for? And then I was like, no, you're gonna get this. This is something you like really want. And I treated myself to it and I have no regrets. I've definitely used what is this, $40, $45 something, more than $45 worth of the colors in this palette. I think my favorite is this one, Sunshine. Let me swatch them for you. So I'll swatch the first row, which is Wish, Unicorn, and Magic. So this is Wish right here, then Unicorn, and Magic, which is here. So that's these. And then the bottom row is Ethereal, Sunshine, and Regal. So we'll start with Ethereal, which looks like this. Sunshine. And Regal. And those are them right there. They're just so pretty. And I can use all these colors. I've managed to actually make every single one of these shades work for me, which is really nice. Because that's not always the case with a lot of highlighter palettes. Sometimes there's colors in there that just aren't right for every skin tone, but for some reason I can get, oh my god, look at that. Look at this. Oh my god, so pretty. I can get these to work all the time. So I really just, that's my all-time favorite highlighter palette. Also below, list like your favorite highlighter palettes, and if you have any of the ones that I own, whether you like them or don't, because that's what's so great about makeup, is you don't have to like what I'm posting, because what works for me does not always have to work for you, and vice versa. And that's what's so awesome about makeup. So just love it. Like, look at, oh, so pretty, so pretty. This is like an old classic of mine. I actually got this as a sample from Ulta, and it's the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is a great everyday highlighter. It's not too much, it's not too little either. It's a great highlight, and I really enjoy it. And it does look like a little dark, but it does work with my skin tone, and I really like this one for like kind of when you just want a little pop and not too much. And I think it's probably under $5. I can't remember how much this is, but Essence is, sometimes it can be hit or miss, but they do have some great products. And they are so inexpensive, and it's a great brand, and they're cruelty free. So I'm going to jump back into Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to talk about the Aurora Glow Kit. It looks like this. I really enjoy this palette as well. It looks like this inside. Lyra, I didn't completely hit pan on that. It broke. I had tried to fix it, and then I managed to break it again. So yeah, but I do really enjoy this one. I definitely use it a lot. I like it. I can actually use all the colors in here again, which I was really skeptical about Spectra if that was going to work for me, but it actually does. I'll show you what Spectra looks like next to the Essence one. Actually really cool. I really enjoy it. And then this is Luna, the color next to it, the white right there. This is Eclipse right here. Then there's Helia, which is like the green tone, which looks like that. Orion, which has a blue tone to it, which looks like this. And then Lyra, which is gorgeous, like a goldish tone that I smashed. But again, they're nice on the soft side. I really enjoy them. They always work for me. They're a little less glittery, I think, than the Dream Glow kit. So, and also, like, I love Aurora, just the name in general. And I love Princess Aurora. I love the Aurora Borealis. I don't know. It's just like the name Aurora just goes with all ethereal, mystical, celestial type of things to me. And I'm like immediately attracted to things called Aurora. So when this came out, I was like, oh my God. So, but I actually didn't get this. I got it cheaper. I got it at, was it Marshalls or TJ Maxx? I think it was Marshalls for like 19 bucks. So I was really excited about that because I had wanted it for a little while, but didn't want to spend the money. And then they had it there and I was like, whoa. So yeah, I got it and I was happy, and it definitely gets used. It definitely was worth to me the $20 I paid for it. But like, I'm so bad at these like videos where I'm not doing like a tutorial or something and I just like have to talk and it's kind of awkward. But I'm trying. Okay, so the next one I want to show is, speaking of Aurora, I'll actually stick with the Aurora theme for a little bit. This is the Aurora highlighter from ColourPop's Disney Designer Collection, and this is Coronation, and it looks like this. As you can see, I do use it. I really like it. Again, it reminds me of the Essence one. That's kind of like an everyday highlighter when you don't want to have like amazing crazy pop of sparkle, but you do want like a little bit. It's a beautiful highlight, and it just, I find that it complements any makeup look that I'm doing, any blush that I'm doing. Most of the time the blushes I use are pretty much like the same colors, just because, you know, what blushes go best with your skin tone. But I find that it complements anyone that I use, and I just really enjoyed it. It always goes on so smooth and it lasts, and I love this one. Like, if I was going on vacation and I had a very limited amount of space and I can only bring one highlighter and, you know, like the palettes were too big, I would actually bring this one. This would be the one that I would bring. I love it that much. The next one I want to talk about came from the Sleeping Beauty the Sleeping Beauty collection from Besame. First of all, like, look at I know I showed this in my Besame video, but just the artwork on here alone is just amazing. And then the mirror inside. And then these are two blushes. I actually have this blush on today. And then these highlights, the pink I actually really can't use, but I really enjoy the white in here. The pink I actually use kind of as a blush highlight, and it kind of works. Like, see, it's very dark, like it's not for my skin tone. But this one here is another one that's really nice for every day, and it's not too much when you just want like a little bit of sparkle. You know, maybe you're going to a place that you know, you can't have an amazing, crazy, as Teresa's dad would say, alien slut vibe going on. So yeah, and I really enjoy it, and I love the packaging. And the pink actually works nice as a really light kind of blush with a little bit of shimmer. I make it work because it's a beautiful color. So, and you could also use it as an eyeshadow, which is another helpful tip. I feel like I'm just like rambling. I'm probably gonna watch this back and be like, oh my God. Next group of highlighters I bought, they're single ones. The first one is from Looksy Beauty. I only have this in like one eyeshadow from them. Oh my God, I almost just dropped it. This is called Voodoo. I actually saw this, Emily Han talked about this on her channel, and that's why I actually bought it, because I think it's a really pretty color. I just love the color shift of the green on this, and it wasn't too expensive, and it works beautifully, and it's not actually too much. You can get this to work where it's not insane on your face. Like, if you want to go somewhere and not, like I said, look like, as Teresa's dad would say, alien slut, you can actually get this one to work, and I really enjoy it. Another one I really love that's not necessarily a highlight, but you can use it as a highlight or an eyeshadow, which most highlighters you can, is Red Giant from Terramoons Cosmetics. This is probably one of my favorite shadows of all time because that color switch is unbelievable, and that works so beautifully as a highlight. You wouldn't think, like, with my color tone that would work, but it actually did, and I actually wore it like during the holidays because it's like a red shift, and it was so much fun. As you can see, look, it looks like that. I love it. I've used a lot of it. It's one of those things that like gets sold out really fast, so it's hard to get it sometimes, but yeah, oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I love it. So that's all the highlighters I want to showcase in this video. Please comment below with highlighters that you love. Like, I definitely am always open to hearing about new ones. The Kaleidos like highlighters, I forgot what the collection's called, but it's that like space theme collection. That's on my list of things I want, but it's one of those things I really don't need. So it's like, you cannot buy that when you have like all the highlighters I just showed you. I don't need any more highlighters, but those ones look so cool, especially Laser Glazer, that like green. But I think I have colors that are similar to Laser Glazer that I might be able to work in as a highlight, and I'm not even sure if Laser Glazer with my coloring would look great on me, but that color, that green shift, like, it just looks so cool. And the yellowish one, they're all really pretty, but I think the yellowish one would work with my coloring. I really eventually want to try those, and I'd like to try some Ultra ones, that Fenty one, like the glitter bomb or whatever it's called. There's a lot on my list, but yeah, I need to start using what I have and stop spending money, and because I love what I have, so it's not even like I'm like, ugh, I like love it, and I definitely want to use it because I love it. So anyway, I'm gonna keep I'm actually gonna stop talking because I feel like I'm just rambling on like a moron. So anyway, if you like this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you really like this video, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to do neither one of those things, that is totally fine. I get it. I'm crazy. I'm a little weird. You might not want to see me again. Totally cool. I will still send you lots of happy thoughts and positive vibes your way, just for existing, because you know that's awesome. Every day you exist is awesome. So yay. As always, I will list everything that I'm wearing on my face, as well as my Twitter and Instagram handles, in case you want to follow me there. I do follow pictures. I do post pictures of looks that I do not film, as well as pictures of my pets, and I think they are cute, but of course I think we're biased when it comes to our fur babies because we love them all so much. So anyway, from one makeup lover to another, have a fantastic day, and remember, be you, do you, love you. Bye!